Hey guys, Vanessa here and welcome to another video. So today I have my daughter Alana Ray. She turns 6. When do you turn 6?
October 19th.
Yeah, so she turns 6 October 19th and officially starts kindergarten this year. So her and I are so excited because her curriculum came in today, so we thought that it would be fun to go ahead and unbox it with you guys. We are going to be doing the Good and the Beautiful this year. I have been doing the Good and the Beautiful with her for about a year now. We started it in August of 2020. I wasn't really consistent with it, so we have about 20 lessons left in the math, and then we have about 64 lessons left in language arts. I figured since we were going to be redoing kindergarten, I didn't feel like we had to finish it. And on top of that, they actually came out with a new language arts curriculum for the Good and the Beautiful. So we're excited to see the difference and just to see how you love it.
Can I open this thing?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Hold on.
I'm gonna open this bad boy and we're gonna get to it in like a second.
Yeah, so I did just order the math book because I already had the math box. So it has cars,
it has
the pegs, the sticks,
yeah,
and then the dice. So
that's a ride.
This was $20.
I'll show it
You
to
can hold
them.
it. Alright, so this is, yeah, we can put that down now. Thank you. So here is the new language arts, and I'll even show you the different look. So this right here is this one. So that's, oh, let me see. Okay, so this is new. So this is the book we got in the first set.
Yeah.
It was just a regular.
I don't like to read that much, so I don't read it all the time.
You're not really good at it right now, so you tend to want to shy away, but you're gonna get better this year. I promise. And now we have this one right here. It looks like it is okay. So in this little book, it looks like they put all of her phonics in here, whereas before it came with phonics flashcards. So you had to put mastered, learning, and not mastered. So these are all the ones she mastered, which we're gonna go over them again this year. And we didn't even get to these ones.
Cards.
You can see in here, they have it in this little book. So I guess that's convenient.
Yeah.
And then these are the reading booster books, whereas before this is what they looked like. And very just regular flimsy paper. So I made sure the kids did not get a hold of these so they didn't rip.
Yeah.
The new one looks like this. So it has a hard cover and it's a lot like the Bob books. Oh, and that was the other thing that made her shy away from the reading. There were just way too many words on the pages, and it did what's the word?
I know.
Like it intimidated her.
Yeah.
So it really intimidated her to read these books. And as I'm looking in these books, they're a lot like I said, they're a lot like the Bob books, where it just has I dig, I sit. Whereas this one,
it's way too long.
It was like, it is Mom, Dad, Dan, Pam, and Ben. Dad is so fun. So it was just way too hard for her. So the language arts
super long.
Is,
but you bought
so
another language art?
Yeah, because we're redoing it this year. you're redoing kindergarten.
Seriously, I don't like language arts.
I know, but that's why I'm telling them this one, they upgraded it. So they did a lot of changes to it. So you may love this one instead. And if you don't, we could always choose another language arts curriculum from a different company.
Yeah.
But this is what the first one looked like. So, I mean, not too many changes in the cover. And let me see, I'm just gonna look through this just to kind of see some differences here. Oh, and then they also have a letter tile app, which they did not have an app in the first set. So we will be downloading this app, and it's gonna help you with your spelling practice. Ooh, that'll be fun. So it tells you when to use the app. And that's one thing I did love about The Good and the Beautiful is they would say, okay, work on the first set of your book for, you know, a week. And then it'll tell you which sight words to use, which phonics to practice. So this is literally doing the exact same thing. And I love that because it's just so straightforward. I don't have to read it in advance. I literally can just open it, read it with her, learn with her, and do the lesson with her. She doesn't do a lot of subtraction in here. It's mostly addition. So what I ended up doing was buying the Good and the Beautiful edition flashcards. Here's the front. And it asks even numbers. Even numbers end with, do you remember your even numbers?
Yeah.
It's 0.
I think it's 0 to 6, 8.
2, 4, 6, 8. 1 plus 1.
2.
1 plus 2.
3.
1 plus 3.
4.
Yeah. So yeah, I picked up that she's a very visual learner, so I bought the flashcards just to have something on hand. I feel like that'll help with her memorization. All right, so that is everything that was in our Good and the Beautiful box. I did want to show you other stuff that I am using this year. I bought this for her just to give her extra homework when it came to math, because again, she seems to really love math. I got this from the Abeka website, and it actually goes really well with The Good and the Beautiful. So whatever we learned in The Good and the Beautiful, I would just flip through here and find a page that went with what we learned in The Good and the Beautiful. So we are going to continue this. She still has a lot left over in here. I bought the Abeka Writing with Phonics book as well to give her more practice with writing. I was at Sam's the other day and I bought this. It's a Love to Learn sight word book, and I love it because it's dry erase markers. So I can erase it and then she starts all over. It has the word the, so then she can trace the, write the, and then read the sentence, fill in the blank. So we will be working on this. I bought this for her last year, so this is something she's been working on. So what I did with this one, whenever she was struggling with a letter, she tended to write things backwards. So if she wrote her B's backwards, or she was getting her D's and her B's mixed up, I would just grab this out and then she would practice just that one letter. And I would just make her do it over and over and over again. This is her foundations book. So I did make a video explaining how we will also be starting classical conversations this year. And so this is her foundations curriculum, but because she is in foundations, I guess they have foundations, essentials. So as she gets older, she moves to different classes. But this is the foundations curriculum book. And then we will be doing Bible memory verses. So I bought this off Amazon. We already started some verses, so we just pull it out. I let her color it however she wants to color it, and then for that whole week we will learn the memory verse. So this one's Psalms 46:10, and it will be still and know that I am God. And then we'll talk about it, and then we will find ways to implement it and just remember it whenever we need to be still and know that he is God. But as you can see, there's so many verses, and this was $7, I think. So yeah, that was everything that we have to show you guys. We're super excited to start this year, and I'm so curious to see if she grows a love for language arts, considering all the changes that they've made. If she does, then awesome. We will continue with the Good and the Beautiful language arts. If not, then I will have to start doing some research on a new language arts curriculum. She really loves the math right now, so we're going to continue the Good and the Beautiful math for sure until one day, I don't know, maybe she doesn't like it anymore, then we will switch her math as well. But thank you so much for joining us in unboxing our Good and the Beautiful curriculum and just seeing everything that we're going to be using this year. Thanks for watching, and until next time,